Good morning. Om. 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 Please repeat with me the universal prayer of peace. O Lord, may your hand lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. May all be happy. May all be peaceful. May all be enlightened and cultured. May all attain perfection. May peace be established in the three bodies of man. May peace be established in the three worlds. May peace be established everywhere. May truth be our religion. May service be our worship. May knowledge be our breath. May world be our family. May yoga and meditation be our way. May our eyes see happy and noble things. May our ears hear happy and truthful words. May our tongues be sweet and truthful. May our bodies be divine instruments. May noble thoughts come to us from all corners of the universe. May we never leave God. May God never leave us. Om, peace and love. Om, peace and health. Om, peace and enlightenment. Om. Today I would like to talk to you about self-judgment. Have you ever noticed that when somebody criticizes you, it stays in your mind? And when somebody says something good about you, it just goes fleetingly by. What is that quality? And if you ever think, if you let your mind become quiet, or you think it's going to be quiet, in other words, it's not in activity, it starts judging us. And that's a constant thing. We're constantly judging. We're constantly putting ourselves down. And this is an ongoing process. And remember, I have told you so many times, whatever we think projects as an energy field out of us in an infinity sign and comes right back to us by picking up similar vibrations, and therefore reaffirming our thought and creating. And so if the thought is persistent, and if the thought is constant, and you truly believe it, then not only will you go out into the infinity sign and bring the same energy back to you, you will also ask the universe to bring you situations that you have created, that you are thinking about. So if we have negative self-talk, judgment of ourselves, and so forth, the universe is going to come back and bring you people who will judge you. Now, this is why you need to know that if this happens, if the universe comes back, know that everything that happens in life is for us to grow and learn. And as we grow and learn, what will happen to us is that people and situations become our mirror. Why do they become our mirror? Because we're projecting out those thought energies. Remember, every thought has an energy, and energy attracts similar energies. It's like a magnet. And so it all comes back to us. And this is a very, you need to really understand this. So if you're constantly seeing people judging you, etc., know that that is something that you're doing as well. Sometimes we don't do it for others, but we do it for ourselves. I would like you to understand deep down in your consciousness that you're okay. Everybody is okay. Everybody is doing the best that they can at the moment with the tools that they have. But for you that are understanding that there is a spiritual life and that we have to learn and grow and evolve, and that we are here for a specific purpose, when we understand that, then we have to understand that we need to really monitor of what our mind is doing. Because each and every one of us is a unique aspect of the Creator. And no one can give certain tools to everyone, because you are unique and you have a special mission and a special journey to accomplish here on the mother planet, on Earth. And they are affected by the many past lifetimes. Your consciousness is affected. Everything is affected. You have in your subconscious. Therefore, your journey is very unique. But something that I know is a very natural thing for us to do is to judge ourselves. And by doing so, that unique journey that you came with, that you were empowered with, that you have information in your sacred mind in order to accomplish, that journey we crush through judgment. Because if you within you feel that I am okay, yes, you can make mistakes. They're mistakes. And you know that there are some shadow sides you have. Okay. Acknowledge them. But you are okay. Mistakes are made. Wrong avenues are followed. But that's okay, as long as we know it's the wrong avenue. There is no reason for judgment. It's just a reason of understanding. Okay? When you go to school and you take a test and you get a failure, you don't have to judge yourself for it. You just have to take the test again and get an A or a B by learning what you have failed to do. It is a learning process. But there's no judgment in that. It's a learning process. And you need to do the very best. We all came with our uniqueness. So when others judge us, they judge us according to their uniqueness. And so you need to understand that everybody's path is totally different. And so when you start judging others, be aware. And of course, if you judge others, you judge yourself. We're all one. We're all one of the whole unit. We're all here to help each other. That doesn't mean we can't point out the shadow sides of each other. There is a difference between understanding it, seeing it, and judging it. Judging means the minute you judge someone else, it means I know better than you. Isn't that interesting? I know better than you. And yet that person is unique. There are certain things that we can judge. There are certain things that need to be done for the society, and there are certain things that that we need to be upholding responsibility for. Yes. But judging is one thing. But the most important thing is that we should not judge ourselves. It is so important. Begin to look within you and claim your individual truths. Look within you to find your path. Look within without judgment to see what you can improve. Look within, because to tell you the truth, you are the only one who can make a change within you. You cannot change another being. You can manipulate them, but internal change comes from within. And know that once you look inside, once you come and know that it is part of me, I must find my truth. Know that Spirit is always with you. All you need to do is ask Spirit to assist. It is not difficult. Just ask. Your higher self, your God self, your Spirit, let those energies flow within you and give you the power and the strength. Don't disempower yourself through self-judgment. There is a big difference between seeing and judging. Seeing what you need to improve, and judging. The minute you put a judgment on it, that I'm no good, or whatever, usually that's what it amounts to, I'm no good, or I can't do that. The minute you put that judgment on it, you disempower yourself. And many times we empower ourselves, and we're going to say, we make a joke about that with New Year's resolutions. We make the resolution and it goes ahead for a week, and then it peters down, and then at the end of the month, the resolutions go out the window. And then we go, well, I can't do this, I'm unable to do that. No. Look and see, examine why. Because once you judge, you cut off the examination. Once you judge, you cut off the ability to empower yourself to do whatever you had decided to do. It becomes like a flat, okay, I'm no good, finished. In other words, there doesn't seem to be an opening to create something new. I'm no good. So judgment of ourselves is the most disabling process. And yet, we do it so much. We do it so much. And that is what I would like to talk to you about today. I want you to understand that you came down as this magnificent being, and you have all the tools within you, and they are beautiful tools that you have within you, and you are okay. Guess what? There is no judging God. God does not judge. We have been taught through the ages by religions that God will punish us. No, that's not true. God cannot punish. God can only love. And we have been taught. We have been judged. And so it's all in our subconscious mind. But not judging yourself is a gradual process that you have to start watching. Watch how you judge. Talk to yourself. That self-talk that we have, remember, it goes out and comes right back to affirm it. With other words, if I say that I am not able or that I am not good enough, guess what? The universe will come back and affirm that. And then you say, well, I was right. But you created it. Your thought form created that. So that goes the same way as another thought form. Yes, I can do it. Yes, just do it. Remember, just do it. And then all of a sudden the energy comes if you are doing it. Without, you just say, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And then the energy comes and the universe will supply you the information that you need. Because whatever our thought forms are, conscious or unconscious, is projecting out. They're energy fields. They're not part, with other words, if you're thinking what you are thinking is a private affair, it is quite true, but it comes out of you as an energy field. And the universe responds to that energy field. So we're really not thinking only for ourselves. We are asking the universe to respond to our thought process. So start becoming aware of what you are thinking. And know this: if the Supreme Creator and if our Mother, Father, God do not judge us, where do we come from to judge? Ours, yeah. Yes, you might have not done what you would like to have done. You might have made a resolution on New Year's and you didn't follow through and you feel like a failure. But the minute you feel like a failure, you're going to be a failure. So you made the resolution and you did not do it. Then take another resolution. Or examine the resolution and say, do I really want to do this? Or examine, do I have to do this for my own health, for my own improvement? And then you'd say, why am I not doing it? Why am I disempowering myself? These are the questions to ask rather than judging. Judging stops all questions. Judging stops everything. And just makes us feel bad. And disempowers. Do you see this difference? Do you see that slight difference? So, no judging. And know deep down within you that you have the energy of the divine self, your soul self, your I am presence. That energy resides within you. And how could you not be okay if that resides within you? So you are okay. You have maybe some learning to do. Maybe your journey is unique and you have things to accomplish. And maybe the path has not opened up to you. But know this, accept yourself for who you are. Because until you accept yourself for who you are, without judgment, there can be no change. And we are on the planet here to make change, because that is what we came here for. We have unique qualities that we came with, that we wish to express and serve and give to the planet. Every individual is unique. And once you fulfill that, you will be fulfilling your inner self as well. But maybe you don't know. But the reason we don't know is because we're not examining the mind and what it is doing to us. Your mind is not your friend. Your mind is a tool to be used. It is not a tool that is supposed to direct you. It is a tool that you can use. It's not supposed to drive you. You are supposed to drive it. So, God does not expect you to be perfect. God does not judge you on making a wrong turn or a mistake. The key, the very deep key for us to live in this world harmoniously is to be aware, to do the very best of our ability at this moment, to be aware of what is happening to us, to be aware of what we are doing, what we are thinking. Awareness is the key. But our mind goes here, our mind goes there, and we're doing one thing and the mind is doing another thing. We are not totally aware. It always amazes me when sometimes, if I'm driving someplace that I am accustomed to driving, it's a route I have taken many times. And as I'm driving, my mind is going off somewhere and I miss the exit on the highway. And when I pass the exit, I go, where was my mind? Where was my mind that I could pass the exit? Who was driving? It is a good question. You see, you can do both. And you think you're doing, but you're not. The mind is not doing exactly. Driving, you're supposed to be 100% there. But we're not. Our mind goes off, wandering. And I had no intention for it to wander. It just does it on its own. Yes, these are the things we have to become aware of. Because the mind can run. The mind has its own mind. That's what I keep saying. My mind went away. My mind went haywire. My other mind. Okay. So, be the best to your ability and start acknowledging your emotions without judgment. Acknowledge them. And if you don't allow them to bring you into upset. Because once you're upset again, that's another judgment. If you see something about yourself that you don't like, then begin the process of trying to change. And if that process doesn't work right away, don't say, well, I can't do this. Just continue and continue doing it. Remember, we are programmed from so many lifetimes and from this lifetime into our subconscious. It's not going to go overnight. It takes effort. And being in the moment takes effort. It is called mindfulness. And so allow that mindfulness to be with you as much as you can, because I want you to start feeling, I am enough. Feel that within you, because if God feels that you are enough, and if God does not judge you, then you as an individual should also feel that you are enough and that you just have work to do to improve. Just like we go to college and we get a degree. Similarly, in order to become a doctor, you have to go through many years of studying. Similarly, for us to become the individual that we want to be, it takes time, it takes energy, it takes practice. But it doesn't take judgment, it just takes the work. And if you don't want to do the work, accept the fact that you don't want to do the work and stop trying to pursue it. So no judgment, and just knowing I am okay. But that doesn't mean you accept the shadow parts of yourself. It means I am okay, I'm not judging myself, but the shadow parts need to be worked on. Okay? To heal, to become who you really are. No one chose to be the shadow parts. We come with them, we serve with them, we work with them, we help humanity with them as being our mirrors, but that is not what we're choosing for ourselves. Nobody likes the shadow parts of themselves. So with other words, we need to be working on empowering ourselves and going towards our goal of serving humanity and our uniqueness and our journey back to wholeness. The journey back to wholeness. Know that all shadow parts of us do not bring us back to wholeness. They fragment us. And by judging them, we disempower us to go back into wholeness. And with that, I will leave you today, and you have a wonderful day. Hari Om. God bless you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Doesn't want to turn off. Okay. I have to turn you off